Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rikishi, and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Last time, we finally handed in our trophy, so to speak, and we also gained the favor of Louise. Kind of. We got to have an audience with him, and, stuff occurred. I did reload a save, just to see what would happen if I said the things about Juno, which is very interesting. I have a theory about this, as well. After that, while we met Louise, Gallica here went around the ship to try and find where the formula is for the curse, so we can try and break it. For some reason, though, Juno had a massive book with her as well. So, my theory, she's a spy. I think she wanted favor from Louise because Louise has something that she wants. And I think she's devoted to the prince. Or just something of the sort. Which is interesting. Not only that, but also last time, I don't know what her name was. I forget her name, but we learned that she's the sister of Juno, which is interesting. I think Juno's going to be the next party member. They're putting a heavy emphasis on her, which is odd. So, there's that. Anyway, let's begin with this one. So,
Excuse me?
please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Apprentice? Where is this coming from? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice.
No kidding.
So that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like.
Yay!
Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you can get from this city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower.
Huh?
Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. Taken out of context, this would be a funny line. Kind of. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Leave it to me. You're really nice, mister. Then will you bring me a flower?
If so...
You can become Will's supporter in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king.
Yay!
Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter. Promise. I'll just wait here till you've got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before that.
All right.
If it's a flower from another city we need, I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, and I get some tolerance and 4K reef. Alright.
Alright then.
To St. Firmus
Where
Church.
to?
Let's go.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Come to think of it...
Alright then.
This will be fine.
What is it?
Hey,
We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Oh, indeed. We now sell rainbow flowers. It is not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation. Yeah, wouldn't expect anything for free here.
come on.
There's something about it that's unusual. I bet the boy would be happy to get one. The sector did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. Yeah. Mysterious flower illuminated by a rainbow aura. It is identical to the real thing in every respect, but it's actually a clever replica. Alright.
Where to?
Let's go.
Right here.
Yeah?
Did you perhaps bring that rainbow flower for me? Of course. Here you go. Thanks, mister. Wow, look at it. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So, next, you just got to give this flower to my friend and say, I love you. Please?
I don't know.
Hold on there, kid. You really think he should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? I don't think that's the problem. Well, that wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you.
Right?
You almost ran out right out of the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. I've got to tell my friend how great you are, Will. Thanks for your support.
Yeah!
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Now then.
Plus 4. And that's just enough to get me to level 3. Hell yeah.
Tolerance. Why?
I went up by 2. Huh, cute. Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. Yeah!
That's how it's gonna be.
I'm in no mood
is
to
it?
be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Hurts so damn much. I've started seeing tooth monsters. This rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. If only some kind of generous soul could help me. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. If only some kind fellow would bring it to me, I'd give 1500 reeve. Tell me more. Fantastic. I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on. I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Hey, you were a candidate at the exhibition. Then that makes this easy. The thing I need, just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gun runner. So what's this item you're looking for? It's the Pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you, and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I really will have to get them all pulled. So please.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Just 1500 reef. I get more from this than I do from
That's where you want to go.
going into the catacombs. That's insane. Inundo is right here.
Nice little village.
Small village seated in a wetland. Anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions.
Just can't stand it.
I tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Yeah! You okay there, buddy? Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts.
Let's give it a shot.
Boy, this guy needs help. We better go buy the toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can.
In trouble now.
Damn it all. My clients are expecting Words, English. My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. Hey, what's got you hollering like that? Oh, I am simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and pure skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. Nice. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently, within the Forsaken Tower, there is a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
In trouble now.
I think the task could only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone like that was about. I'll do it. Oh, can it be? I thought I get a better look at you. It is! You're the young candidate that everyone is talking about. Yes, of course. You could save me in the darkest hour. In my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Ugh, whatever. You're going to give us a reward for this, right? Of course, of course. My pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town.
Please?
If you want more details, an informant would be your best bet. There should be one at the Greatest Catch. You know, the tavern in the Inn District.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. 2500 reef and courage.
Gotta get prepared.
Great, let's head to the Greatest Catch and speak to the informant then. That's the tavern in the Inn District.
Say there.
You look like you're trying to ask something. Go ahead then, I'll tell you what I want now. Can you tell us where the Forsaken Tower is? We've accepted a request there. Oh, you're helping that craftsman, are you? I'd love to sell the information, but I'd like you to become a bit more of a regular here. You know, like buying information about other places and such like. Pop by the recruitment center and also speak with the lady in Engler's Inn Square. Then I'll happily sell you information about the Forsaken Tower. Okay. Recruitment center and lady in Engler Inn. Alright, crew quarters Sergeant Xanth.
Fancy a bit of info?
Crew quarters, naturally he's a tough customer. Large man wearing armor who holds strength as justice. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Okay. Paralysis and stun will work well too, but he values powers, so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, I assume you can bet he's strong as weaknesses. Inflict status ailments. Burn and poison. Starboard corridor chief Kaiba? I don't know.
Fancy a bit of info?
He's in charge of starboard corridor. Can't take a joke, so I've never gone along with him. His magic that repels attack is especially impressive, so he's got a Makarakarn. Or a Tetrakarn, rather. If you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back. Tetrakarn. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting. That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either, from what I hear. You'll need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having him bounce back at you. Not that I expect you'll end up fighting him.
See.
Port Corridor Master the Calm.
Fancy a bit of info?
If I recall correctly, the magic self sells equipments that protect against that. You want to watch out for it, or it'll daze you. Okay, so just daze.
Between us.
All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. I don't think I have anyone that taunts. If you bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you... Oh, wait, no. Duh. Hulkenberg.
So.
We'll need a decoy then. You know, I think there's a skill that would be useful. Yeah, Knight's Proclamation. But if we aren't strong enough, our decoy would fall and our strategy would be ruined. Let's ensure we improve our combat skills before fighting him. Bridge Juna Devotee Cabio. Excuse me.
Fancy a bit of info?
Stationed at the bridge, he's a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say I know how he feels.
Come on.
I'm not paying for that. What's his fighting style?
Just between us.
He's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in the storm once, and rumor has it when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to a second in command. Pretty solid evidence. Okay. Security guard Salva.
Fancy a bit of info?
Guard chief, got some business. Powerful opponent. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against
Just
that.
between
I
us.
hear he's weak to projectiles and lances, though. Maybe his reaction time's slow, what with wearing that big helmet and all. Projectiles and lances. Okay. That's about it.
I guess
So he's weak to pierce. Huh.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. And my here's to look at contract. Oh yeah, you're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. I can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now you've got a bit of a pay raise. No need to thank me. I'm sure bounty hunting is calling your name too. Cool. I need to accept Grieving Ghost of the Goblets. I need to slay the Fatalik in the Tomb of Lament north of Brawlhaven. The informant at the tavern at the Inn Square in Brawlhaven should have more details.
This is what I've got.
Okay. Give it to us.
Show me what you...
Let's do it.
Yep, Grieving Ghost of the Goblets. And I get 52k. Well, 52,500 Reeve. Damn. It's not quite twice as much, but that is a significant jump. Oh good, it's on our way.
Let's
The
see.
Tomb of Lament is here, pretty far north, isn't it? You could say that again.
This place.
Huh.
There's a runner.
Bravo got that runner.
Oh,
That's all it says.
There's a runner.
So that one's definitely Katharina. I don't know about these two.
Here's where we are now.
Interesting.
Got it.
Then it's off to English Inn Square to talk to that informant. Okay.
Want in on this?
That's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Chimenza. Oh, I fought those things, like a handful of times.
Just between us.
It's not just fighting two enemies at once. That's the problem. With the Chimeras around, its attack gets stronger. Oh. It uses powerful dark magic, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. Use the Chimenza's weakness when to take it out quick. It's weak to light.
No
Okay, so I need
kidding.
wind and light. There's a good Taurus over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I think Will is the only one with light abilities.
Want in
So
on
that's... Jesus Christ. The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Damn.
We'll face danger here.
Okay,
There's a
so
runner.
that's how we're going to face off against those guys. Jesus. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called
Just
Orgus.
between
Yep.
us.
And it stores up be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will hurt. Let's just say, so keep your defenses up. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. Okay. What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy... Hold on. you're the candidate everyone's been talking about from the exhibition? Your face stuck in my memory. Strange thing, a kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. What do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? I am the most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special, the miraculous mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff, but Will needs a few more years before he can drink, so we'll see you around. Hold on there. I'll say how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. Looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you'll get some out of it. I'll throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you say? What am I looking for?
Amazing.
You sound confident enough. Right, then it's a deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. That's the great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip and which legend wins.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, where is it though? You're awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues on where this Chalice of Legends is? Well, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its lost owner will still refuses to let it out of his grasp. So we got ghost problems. Huh, didn't we take a bounty for something like that? Well, hey, maybe we'll be able to double our reward then. Seems like a pretty lavish bounty attached, so let's go knock it out. Already hot on the trail, eh? I knew you'd be the right person to ask. Then I'll leave the rest to you. Okay. Night Prowler.
Alright then, let's head there right away.
Overfamiliar man. Probably you. Yeah.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend, Will, what a pleasure, but why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger, because you are? But you visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? Well, I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to... haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkiya noble, whereas I am but a humble parapet entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. I'll handle it. Listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkiya fellow, positively dripping with disdain for his common folks. Can't miss him, I'm sure.
Well then.
I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Chef's Toke, and then 10k Reef. So we're looking for a pompous Ishkiya, huh?
All right.
One who enjoys watching fights. You thinking what I'm thinking? Angler in the square.
Alright then, go.
I need to find someone named Julian. You're a traveling man. You're a fast-talking soldier. Earnest youth. Julian. Executing Sanctoress Joanna, the Sanctus Church fails to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Of course it's important. Oh, you're that Elda, and of course you'd see that. You and yours would be the first to die. Incidentally, are you illiterate? Oh, right, there's another thing, too. I'll say that after this. I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, I shall bestow this gift upon you. I received a magical future from Julian. Thanks. This is a book he wrote himself, isn't it? No, at the end of the day, it's still a book, so why not read it in the runner when you're free? There's another thing, too. When Forden was talking about Will, he said something along the lines of course it's an Elda, they're ruining my life again? I have a theory that Forden is the one that wiped out the entire Elden village that Will was a part of. Because the Elda did something to Forden, or Forden did something to them. I don't know, but there's something going on there, I think. Scrolling down. Browhaven Anglers Inn Square. Accept the side quest Soldier's Solace from the Exhausted Woman. And she's right down here, I'm... bet. Yes, right here.
Well met, eh?
Should have been the first thing I did.
What should I do?
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children?
Huh?
Sorry, blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. Would that like to be the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well? During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. I'll get them. You'll do it? Truly? I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistle berry. I hear it grows on the Gracia forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit the place first, and informant may know more.
Help.
One berry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'll need 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend on it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. 30k and dragon blood sap.
Whoa.
This must be Gracia Forest. There should be places to park the rhino between the trees. Huh.
And right
Cute.
there's a labyrinth. Nice little village.
So we can either go to Inundo or
This place.
Gracia Forest, and then still
This
get to the Tomb of Lament
We'll face
and the
danger.
Forsaken Tower. Damn.
Here's where we are now.
Okay.
Well met, eh?
Okay. Let's go see that informant. There's so much information that I'm going to need to keep track of it all, so a sticky note will be very helpful. Oh, how interesting. A tavern where you can catch your own fish. Though I have to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive. I wasn't looking at that, I was
Fancy a
looking at
bit of
him.
info.
Okay, what have you got on the Gracia Forest?
Want in on this?
The Cacasados that lords over that area love them too, so be careful. Cacasados. Cacasados. Unleash terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you instantly. Oh, wonderful. I recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles. Lance, again. So having those wouldn't hurt
Just
either.
between
Neither.
us.
Got it.
Damn, Hulkenberg getting... Jesus Christ. After all of that jazz, and all of that working towards gathering stuff, it's finally time to move on.
What?
It's you! How fair in your travels, for you to be in Martyria of all places. Ah, but I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you have some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it. Oh? What's the problem?
The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on all this blather about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite their word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
so
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Yeah, excuse me. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fellow best suited for the positions is this one clergyman. He's a fine man, and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be governor. You're suited for it. So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man.
still though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. Noble knight? I'm Dretch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of ye. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey,
Everything's worth doing is always a challenge.
Wait, what?
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. That's true. We can't become better than men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me. Of course.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town, like you. Rank 2.
I'll do anything for this.
Commander
town I
Enlightenment
adore.
reduces the mag cost of studying the Commander lineage. Barden, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up.
We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Matira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. Oof. My wee ones were bawling and screaming around something awful. They still cry from the memory of it. Ugh.
oh,
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. They screamed it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to check this
no
town.
thanks.
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Well, that was interesting. The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people on Louise's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Louise's room before the day of the soiree. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet... Sorry, Brigada, but I am going to a podium at the Merchant's Bazaar.
Oh, hey!
Wow, port cities at night definitely have their own atmosphere. Why don't we go take a look around? If you ever need help, just ask.
All right then.
Merchant's
Let's
Bazaar.
head there right away.
Young man.
Nothing new from you,
Greetings.
right? Rejuvenation belt. 20k reeve. No thanks. Probably increases my... or restores my MP by 3 every time.
Say there.
But... where is the
All right,
podium? Ah.
Blast this heat.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
I can do something for everyone.
Improving everyone's lives is my top priority. Corruption? Injustice? I'll never stand for those.
I see.
So that's what they're basing the campaign on. Hey, why don't you debate that candidate? Yeah. Eloquence and imagination. You're the one that offered up that Centaurus. You may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course. I welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas.
I can
My
do
top priority is to
something
ensure
for
the livelihood of all this
everyone.
country's citizenry. Wherever you desire, I shall do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old part maintained? That's no problem at all. Protecting the minority tribes from prejudice? Of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Clamar have worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they will continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. This Shin guy seems to have thought of everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. We should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
Everyone is deserving of our help, regardless of tribe. What? And how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. Pretty sure they're saying the exact same thing in different ways. Bill's rather wet behind the ears, but it makes me want to support him. If anyone's a swindler here, it's Jin. Damn it, brat, I'll sue! Anyway, no. At this rate, my whole life is on the chopping block.
I knew it!
5k re from that,
Works
nice.
for me.
Now then.
Plus 5 eloquence, and plus 1 imagination. Jesus Christ. Alright, so wisdom and imagination are the only things that are left behind.
Eloquence. Why?
Luis's.
The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Louise's quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is on our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
19 days until Louise's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution.
It's really coming down.
Alright. Merchant's
All right,
Bazaar.
Let's go.
You're not serious.
Greetings. Well then.
Knight's Bracelet. Probably +9 to strength.
Hey, mister. See there.
Awful weather.
Now what am I to do? Choose me!
The world I want is a complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are
I
elite.
see.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a pig, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Louise's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this wicked society into true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, though? You only parrot Luis.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas?
What?
My words? You don't understand. Count Luis and I have simply come to the same conclusions. If that's the case, then I'd honestly rather support Lord Luis. Right, I had the same feeling as well, Will. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Of course those fools wouldn't understand. Are these fools? Foolishly, foolishly, fool.
I knew
Or
it.
foolishly, fool, foolish. I don't know. Anyway.
Works for me.
All right.
+5 and +1. Alright.
Apologies.
I have no one else to rely on. What's up, Heismay? Oh, hang on. I think I forgot to do this the other day, too. Oh, well.
Oh,
I keep forgetting to check that daily sometimes. I don't know why. Alright.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I've been thinking of the Yuji village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Let's just go and see.
Yes.
Right then. I suppose I will stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way. Don't be.
Tadari.
It's me, Heisway. I've returned, and have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village. Are all of these guys going to have an NPC specific to them? If Juna really is going to be the next party member, I hope it's related to her sister.
Just
Although, I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I don't mind. That doesn't bother me.
my thanks.
Thank you for bearing with me. Heismay, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Will, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing at the tournament for the throne. Nice to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Oh,
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
no.
No, I came to see the cemetery, trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead, then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is secret to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely, and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course, I'd go whining to Tadari about it. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear? Sounds like you're not welcome here.
well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. It seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadari. The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? Fallen Knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
Hey,
Stop hiding and show yourself. I'm sorry, Heisme. I cannot excuse the village's behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders. Still shunning themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And in that is my soul's salvation. I can feel his profound sorrow and strong trust. Rank 4.
my thanks.
He gets another skill. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to
I
waste.
apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well. Here's my... Rumor has it that there's still monsters wandering through the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. So even with Zorba's defeat, traces of his magic yet remain. There aren't any reports of them appearing outside, but it still sounds dangerous. We've got a request there, so we should go see what's happening, or what's going on.
Did you know?
The day after tomorrow is Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sale of the year. I can't wait! Interesting.
all right then.
Let's go.
Greetings. Well then.
Rider's Anklet. Yeah.
All right then.
Let's
Go,
go.
runner.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
So that's what it's come to. I can't believe it. Think I'll forget this, do ya? I can't believe it. You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you've time to spare, can we talk? Of course.
Thank you.
Thanks. I've got so much to tell ye, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place. With this, I can actually get the second,
My apologies.
mine for Commander, but I still need rank 20 in Commander. Ugh. Ah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city government's administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then...
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta strengthen this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
Got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry now, didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real, eats whipped up for ye. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town.
Don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all this townspeople. Don't forget to take care of yourself too. Appreciate you looking after me, but I got to push myself. This is important.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. Aw. It was back when the monsters were tearing up material from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. Never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. It was useless. First I lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wish I could be the one to disappear, instead of them.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
You're right. Bumping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. Explain to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
First the scheme with Heisman, now this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
That's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you, and any who envisions the same future as you do. Thanks, Barton.
Now, a new...
Rank 3!
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
Party can now study the general, and I can have another skill. Yay. You can now study the general in academia. I'd like the look of Commander more, I think, but I haven't seen it in full yet. But I'll tell ye, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. Oh. I had to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Damn that Barton! It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Roussant, fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton!
Aye.
But I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Shitty people being shitty people. Fucking hate it. Alright.
Alright then.
It's 7:25.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go. All right.
Alright
I
then.
don't think I can even check out what the commander
Wow.
looks like. Oh wait, no I can. Or general, rather. Can inspire allies in the back row or move all allies there. Its offensive repertoire with synthesis skills also expand. Oh! It's got one of those, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so the main thing that is different is the held item and then the head. Other than that, it's pretty much an identical design. Huh. Enhanced cooperation, Ma Tarukaja. Icy Strike deals medium physical ice damage to enemy, may inflict frostbite. Ice Dodge! That's good, very good. Shelter Formation moves all allies to the back row and increases their defense by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's insane. Megiddo deals medium magic almighty damage to all enemies. Frigid Fortress Tactic deals heavy magic damage or magic ice damage to an enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. That's insane. Bluster Bust Maneuver deals extreme magic fire damage to all enemies. Decreases their hit and evasion for 3 turns. Ice Wolf Offensive deals extreme magic ice damage to an enemy. Assault Beacon increases attack, defense, hit, evasion for all allies for 3 turns. That is fucking awesome. Healing Shelter Formation. All allies recover 10% of their HP each turn for 3 turns. That's insane. And then Megiddo deals heavy magic almighty damage to all enemies. Gunner, Faker, or Summoner. And then Seeker, Mage. Okay, so you want to use Mage with these 2. Damn! Huh. Offensive-wise, Will could really use this. Like, combining Commander with Gunner would be insane. I think. Yeah, Fiery Strike, Burn. Cool.
Yeah, nothing much obliged.
I'm so shy.
Idiot. Wonder if I could be. Then
Ah, just you.
Hi, Brigida. Ah, so it's you. You sound unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go. Go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigida I would face her burdens with her. Aw.
You.
Well, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me? No problem. Come this way.
The truth is...
The ones who attacked my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base.
What?
What are you planning?
So reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look at my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Here then. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Brigida, I want you to think this through. No, well, I want her to go through with this. I think this is excellent. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're a little more than a fraud. Brigida's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone... Yeah, we've heard that before. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how you must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog.
Hang on.
But slaughtering a village? It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you praise so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. Oh, she did care. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? Absolutely fucking not. Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
Going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. If that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. I'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well, and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She led me onto the runner she did so, and we went to their base. She stayed silent for the whole trip. We We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. U-Juice? Is this the place?
You there.
I am Brigida. I am the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha! The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
Nice!
Wow, brilliant! Papa, I wanted an igniter!
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village, such as this. We're getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movement from the church, but I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters? To harass you? Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters?
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There will be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. Rank 5!
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. That would have been useful a couple of days ago.
But
My dog was taken from me, and I'll chase this gun to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded.
No.
Still, I'll come visit you, Brigida.
What?
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine, since it's you.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it clumsy lay, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. If your king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come, if you wish. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigida's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn.
To your next king!
I will become king and create a military stack for Rusant by
I
Rusant.
see.
Yeah. Are you not the elder who turned in the Sanctress? Just as I'd expect of a lesser tribe, a frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opted for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you, here and now.
Listen all!
My
to your
good
next
people.
King!
The dream of the United Kingdom has failed. When I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rusant. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing the tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tension. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for the Rusant to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, the Rusant embodies strength. The Rusant represent the best. The land of the Rusant? Surely he jests. Where does that leave the rest of us? Ugh, excuse me.
Here's what I would do.
We can't let trouble differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as
How
one.
dare you!
What? Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell could anyone make it so everyone helps each other, or whatever all that's about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boys' dreams more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human trash!
Impossible! I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe. How are we inferior? I don't get that still.
Works for me.
All right.
Wonderful.
You're not serious.
There it is.
Yes.
This door's unlocked. Maybe we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover?
So,
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it! And what a view it is!
Oh, yeah?
Pearlhaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The seawater's not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain, but doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you'd need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes.
All right.
With regards to the mausoleum, the army appears to be investigating the matter. However, let me guess, the monsters were too much for them, and they came running back with their tails between their legs? So there must be a decent number in there.
That reminds me.
Come to think of it, we got a request from a soldier, didn't we? Why not finish up his task and kill some monsters while we're at it? We'll do that tomorrow.
Hey, listen!
It's Family Forgiveness Day. There's big sales throughout the city, so make sure you don't miss any. There's something I'd like him to look at.
All right then.
I don't think there's anywhere I want to shop at, to be honest.
This is all.
Yeah, I already purchased everything I wanted, like an idiot, because the guy didn't say don't buy anything, because there's going to be a big-ass sale coming up. Or that you get to have Brigida ability.
Well then.
Archetypal ring. No thanks.
Got a bargain.
Did you refresh your stock of cordial? No, you did not. How useless. Spend time with Burton.
All right then.
Let's just do this instead.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time? Sure, show me.
I am gladdened.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrance to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things, and the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Oh, are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit tough of a toughie.
This is.
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barton? Excuse me. Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barton. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly! We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe material will be attacked?
Oh, no?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
what did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way! Hey! Ah, dear. How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom, the scary armor is talking! It's talking!
What?
Wait, don't be frightened! Here am I. You're really that scary a fellow? Nah, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. Got to keep my guard up.
But then.
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Barton.
Alright.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell ye, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is.
I mean, I'll confess, he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, now Gastro, got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro.
Nicely done.
That sounds like a good idea. Right? That little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe what's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Stroke just prowling about. I could be terribly mispronouncing his name. You know, it's for your sake, too, that I'm cleaning up the
You
town.
hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles.
Really amazing.
Thank you. That's very, very reassuring.
Yeah?
Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I can feel his ambitions like governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. Rank 4!
It's not enough.
Protective formation. Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. Then care package. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Barton will send a parcel. I wonder of what. Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. This just makes me want to use nothing but magic casters or have one sniper dude.
So long.
Well, no time like the prison. I'll have to take my leave for today. Apologies. Ooh, make Stroll a sniper character? That'd be something.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. Thought if we left things to Barton, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Well, are you doing anything bad? If you're not, then you don't need to worry.
Alright then. Let's go.
Say there.
Proper aces.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do? In such an exquisite world.
My dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful
I
king.
see.
It's you.
You're that elder who offered up the sanctuaries on a platter, a bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be people-pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty, so shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
In such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I will expel all that is unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Ooh, I love you, Lord Leo. Beauty is justice. What's this bloody narcissist on about?
No!
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty? Though I must admit, I saw something in you despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Is it just me or is Milo less handsome when he panics? I get what Will is talking about. The Hero Kings didn't become legends because of their looks. It appears this crowd lacks this sophistication needed to appreciate my style.
I knew it. Works for me.
Now then.
Imagination is finally at level 3.
Imagine.
Excuse me. All that's left is wisdom.
Why that?
There's a letter in a package from Barton.
Have a look.
I hope this package has made it to you safely, and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Panacea. Okay.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Oh, by the way, you have a request that's due soon.
Alright.
Yep.
Where to?
To Grand Tread, to the Catacombs entrance. So, next time on Metaphor Refantazio, let's finally go to the Catacombs, shall we? And probably do some more things along the way, alright? I'll see you all then.